Let me sing you the song of my people. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay. I have 4 knives up to the epoxy point. What I need to do now is disassemble all these one at a time and clean up everything with acetone. The wood, both the inside of the wood, the steel, the pins got to be all cleaned up with acetone. This is Nick's Texas Rumble. That's how that's going to look. That's why I love this stabilized wood, because it gives you a real, when you buff the nose, that's what that handle is going to look like. With that red liner. Ooh la la. And here is stabilized walnut that I had stabilized, and this is some of my own walnut. Here is desert ironwood. That's Willie's. This is Harold's. And this is Errol's for his wife Faith. And this doesn't get polished on the nose because this gets true oil. This is not a stabilized wood. And it's not a hard enough wood like ironwood that you can buff out the nose. You can't buff this out. These have to have a coat of true oil on them, but it's going to be a beautiful knife. All right, I'm going to drink my coffee and contemplate the next 4 years, what life is going to be like for the next 4 years. Well, here's some good news. My wife, I got up this morning early, and I've decided that I'm going to do my walk in the early morning hours, like 4 or 5, just because it's quiet and it's dark, and I carry my pistol open, well, about 2/3 out of my pocket, just so I can grab it quick. And, if people don't see it, they don't freak out. There it is. So I walked my mile this morning, and it took me 26 minutes to walk a mile. And I really pushed myself. So I came home and I Googled, where I stand to walk a mile in 26 minutes. And it turns out I'm 90 years old. So, I come out here and I have 4 knives over there ready for epoxy. And my wife called me. She said she was fixing to go on her 1 mile walk. And I said, you know what? I don't want you going by yourself. I'll walk with you. And I did. I just walked another mile. This is my 5th day. And I walked this mile in 23 minutes. So, of course, most of the time I was gasping for breath trying to keep up with my wife, who was a few years older than me and in much better condition. So 23 minutes for a mile, my 2nd mile today. And then on the way home, I checked my mailbox, and what do I have? More desert ironwood. I want to thank Bruce Gibson. If you see this, he gave me a link to a guy on Etsy that has knife handle wood. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is going to make a really gorgeous handle. Sorry, Breezy, let me lay that up against you for a minute. Oh, yeah. All this is desert ironwood. Book matched. Very nice. Okay, and here's the thing. This desert ironwood cost me $9 each. Not bad. I will be buying from this guy way more often. The thing is, I cannot buy desert ironwood for my Texas Rumble, and the reason is the handle is I got to have a minimum 2-inch height this way. This is 1.5 inches, and my biggest knife that will fit on this is the BC Special, and it just barely fits on this. And my Texas Rumble needs a minimum of 2-inch by 5 7/8 or 5 3/4. And it's very hard to find wood that big, and when I do, it's about $60. So my expensive wood, my good-looking wood for the Texas Rumble costs a lot more, which is why I have to charge more for the knife. So that's what I'm telling you. I walked 2 miles today. I got some more desert ironwood. I'm fixing to epoxy those, and when I'm done, it'll be about an hour. When I'm done with that, I got to go get Bev's scooter and start working on her scooter. The bearings have gone out. It seems like the bearings have gone out on her front wheel. And I'm hoping it's not worn to the point where, the wheel or the axle needs to be replaced. But I'll know in a couple of hours. All right, I'll see you in the garage as soon as I get these knives all epoxied up and maybe one more cup of coffee. Okay, see ya.